Is stress killing your gains? If so, by how much? In this video, we're going to go over 4 ways that stress is affecting your gains and some options and how to correct that. The first thing to know is that your body is divided into a sympathetic nervous system and a parasympathetic nervous system. The main function of the sympathetic nervous system is catabolism and energy production so that you can run, fight, hide, whatever you need to do. If you're exercising, you want the sympathetic nervous system breaking down things, making energy so you can actually complete that workout. The parasympathetic system is focused on specifically anabolism and recovery. So after you get done training, it downregulates bodily systems and starts to promote cellular repair, growth, etc., the storage of nutrients and the building of tissue. So as you can imagine, when you're stressed, you're primarily invoking the sympathetic nervous system and or catabolism, which is the opposite of muscle growth and the opposite of what we want. The next way that stress could be negatively affecting muscle hypertrophy is with cognitive fatigue. Cognitive fatigue can decrease your adherence to the program and or your impulse control. I think we've all been there when it's 1 in the morning and we've been working really hard all day and we see that pack of Oreos or our friend asks us if we want to go to Taco Bell. That's impulse control, and that's negatively affected by cognitive fatigue. Furthermore, cognitive fatigue decreases our ability to give 100% mental and physical effort to our training. So we're having less effective training and also recovering worse from it. On top of all that, it requires more effort to stick to the plan. You're more likely to fall off the bandwagon. Third is going to be losing sleep or reduction in sleep quality. Sleep is the foundation that muscle growth is built on, and we know that if you drop much below 7 hours, especially chronically, you're aggressively costing yourself muscle gain and fat loss. On top of that, even if you're in bed for the appropriate amount of time, stress can negatively affect your sleep quality, which again snowballs into other negative effects, being less effort in the gym, more stress throughout the day. It's a negative snowball of stress. The goal of any training plan is to stimulate the target muscle or the target adaptation and then recover and adapt to get that adaptation. It's not simply just to stimulate, put the pedal to the metal, and then never actually get our benefits. No, the primary thing we're there for is to get those adaptations. Luckily, there are a few things we can do about it. Enjoyable, low stimulation activities do wonders for the mental and help you to relax, and these are oftentimes best put at the end of your day. So get in, train, work hard throughout your day at your job and your training, etc. And then at the end of that day, flip the switch and pick activities that are engaging but not highly stimulative. So don't play Call of Duty Ranked where you're swearing and throwing your controller every other second, but maybe reruns of a good show is an awesome option, especially if you really enjoy it and it gets a chuckle. Low stimulation video games are also an acceptable option, though we do have to be careful about blue light negatively affecting our sleep. Some other options that you can sprinkle on top of this would be social bonding, so maybe with a significant other or friends, just sitting and watching those shows that we talked about. Pets are another great option shown to decrease stress, and also food. So as you get into your evening time, if you put on a fun show or a fun low-stim video game and you have a friend or significant other with pets or food, that's a really good recipe for relaxation. Ultimately, it's going to look a little bit different for everyone. I know personally I prefer low-stimulation video games and some good food, but that's not everyone's cup of tea and it might stress you out more. So I would encourage you to experiment. So to recap, stress through a multitude of factors can hurt your gains, and you would do best to focus on sleep and stress reduction to maximize your gains on the other end.